Here we go. West Coast Trail, day 7. We've got national holiday this week, so I'm actually going to go out on Thursday and do this one. Going to take the train from Esbjerg up to Oxboll again, around here. Then we get a little cluster down to Blavand, where we finished off last time. Actually a place called Hivinberg Strand. And then we're going to head west. Going to hit the westernmost point of mainland Denmark, and from there on north. North. And we're going to end up at Borsmose Strand. So we're looking at probably 19 kilometres. Okay, let's get started. Good morning. This is it. We're back at Hivinberg Strand, ready for the West Coast Trail, day 7. Of course, we're down on the beach. Oh yeah, not so nice today. A bit cloudy, a little bit chilly, a little bit of wind. So occasionally you're probably not going to be able to hear what I say. But yeah, start of day 7. We're heading off that way. We'll get down onto the beach, see what it's like. Yeah, a little bit chilly today, but not a bad thing when you're hiking, so all good. Alright, I'll catch up with you later. Let's start the day. There we are, we're down on the beach. Start the day, look at that. Very nice pristine sand. Of course, like I said, very cloudy today. Hopefully it's not going to rain. Apparently it's not going to, but we'll see. A little bit of wind, a little bit chilly. But like I said, that's not a bad thing. And we're heading towards the westernmost point of mainland Denmark, which will be about 4 clicks this way. Way out there is one of the really big wind farms. You probably can't see it, I can only just about see it. Yeah, not going to be a sparkling day like day 6, but not horrible. Okay, later. Right, we're about 2 kilometres into the walk now, and we're coming up to what's known as the 4 Mules. So here you've got 4 bunkers. Of course, these are World War II bunkers, and if you didn't know, all the bunkers in Denmark are actually German bunkers. Anyway, on the 5th of May 1995, a guy called Bill Woodrow was an artist, and he designed this. So as the anniversary of the 50 years of liberation, so celebrate 5th of May 1945, 50 years later 1995, he put together this basically art, street art, to go on top of the German bunkers, and it's mules. We call it 4 Mules. Now, mule's actually a hybrid. Yeah, it's the offspring of a male donkey and a female horse. And the reason they chose the mule is that, generally speaking, mules can't reproduce. So I'm guessing it's we're not going to reproduce the horrors of the Third Reich. There we go. Look at the size of that baby. Yeah, so Bill Woodrow, 5th of May 1995. There's another 3 down that way. Yeah, quite interesting. Oh, that one's actually got a tree growing out of his butt. Lovely. Hey, there you go. A little bit of culture. Terrier there. Okay, so we're heading west. Last time we'll be heading west. We're going to hit the westernmost point of Denmark, and then it's north. Yeah, it almost looks like another tail, doesn't it, that tree? Yeah, so 4 Mules. Right, about 1 kilometre to go to the western point. Here we have Blavand Lighthouse. That protects the most western point of of mainland Denmark. I got some super boring facts on that. Unfortunately, because I can remember them, I'm going to tell you what they are. The tower itself, 39 metres tall. Base of the tower is 18 metres above sea level. That puts the light at about 55 metres above sea level. Okay, that's quite handy if you're out at sea, because you get an angle on that, you know what the height is, you know how far out you are. Built in 1899, and it's square, which is a bit weird for a lighthouse, but what can I tell you, it's Denmark. Some more German bunkers there, heavily fortified in this area, because it was heading up towards Jutland. The Germans wanted to protect it. There's that wind farm out there, I'm pretty sure you probably can't see that. The other thing you can't see at the moment, we'll get to it later. Looking south, look at the sea, super calm. As soon as we get out to the western point, I can already see the waves from here, really crashing. Anyway, I'll show you that when we get there. Got about 1 kilometre until the westernmost point of mainland Denmark. How interesting. Okay, so we're not quite at the western tip yet. Still probably half a kilometre to go. Lavender Lighthouse again. Here we go, Bunker City. Size of these. Very well protected, this area. That one there's ginormous. It must have been like Hitler's holiday home or something. Freaking amazing. But yeah, tons of bunkers here. But here's the best bit. Look at this. Guy kneeling down with a funny telescope. What's all that about? Well, this is actually a military training ground. And quite often they're doing live firing here. On this whole stretch. And there's a tower there. When the red ball's up, it means they're shooting, so stay out of the way. Of course, it's okay. It's down today, yeah, so we're good to go. But this is actually a NATO training ground. In fact, it's the biggest one in Europe. All NATO forces come here to train, do beach assaults, so a lot of tank stuff over the other side of the dunes. And that's why, especially during the week, it's nearly always closed. Yeah, there you go. When the border's hoisted. Oh dear. And of course, don't touch any live ammunition on the beach. It's probably not good for you. Look at that, bunkers everywhere. Anyway, we're getting closer to the western tip. Super exciting. I reckon Hitler must have come here before the war, saw it, thought, well, I like that, I think I'll take the country. Amazing. Okay, getting closer. And here we are, the westernmost point on mainland Denmark. I'm at the tip, I'm at the west. Yeah, okay. Well, no roller coasters or anything, no pier, no nothing, just this sign. Isn't that weird? Oh well. Anyway, there you go. As far west as I'm going to get. Now it's north. You can see that way. Again, look at this, loads of bunkers. Lots of it fenced off because NATO training ground, like I said before. Probably loads of live ammo all over the place. You can see the sea's a bit rough here. It's quite nice actually. But yeah, cloudy. It's starting to brighten up a little bit, but definitely getting warmer. And off we go. That's where we've come from. Sand dunes, sand dunes, sand dunes. Ooh, more bunkers, and that's where we're going. So we're still in the middle of the NATO training ground area. Beachfront, and that's probably about 6 kilometres long. So yeah, you're in it for a long time. Luckily it's open, because walking around it would be an absolute nightmare. But yeah, perfect. Still a bit cloudy, but it's not rained, and actually a nice little breeze on, so perfect day for hiking, to be honest. Not too hot, very nice. Sea's looking good, rattling away. Yeah, just plodding onwards, having a good one. Okay, interesting fact time. This here, I don't know, you should be able to see it, but anyway, This is the famous leopard washing area in Denmark. So the leopards actually live in the sand dunes over there. When the tide comes in, they come down to the front of the water, wash themselves off. And you can see here that there's all the dead skin. It's all leopard dead skin there. Yeah, a little known fact. Not many Danish people know that, but leopard washing area. Yeah, look at it. Well, at least the tide's out, so they won't be coming out. They're probably stuck in the sand dunes. That'll be alright. I won't be here when the tide comes in. Okay, so there you go, that's where we've come from. That's the military training ground. We're at the end of the military training ground now. And we're in a place called WCT. Actually a drive-on beach, massive beach. But it's legal to drive on here. This is the boundary again between the NATO training ground and WCT. This is actually where I brought my little car to do the beach run, right in this area. So yeah, we're probably, I don't know, halfway through at the moment. But yeah, WCT, look at that, it's massive. And even on a day like today, there's people down here on the beach, campers. Obviously it's not packed, but yeah. There you go, WCT. And hopefully just down here we'll get a coffee somewhere. Anyway, later. We're at the end of that now. We're just going up into WCT, the actual village. Another one of those sort of summer holiday villages. Popped in there for some emergency ablutions. Okay, so I've stopped off in WCT. Just came up from the beach down there. Really nice cafe, which in fact has only just opened, so I'm the first customer. A lovely cup of coffee and dodgy raisin biscuit. Okay, well, we'll eat that. Okay, so that's WCT. Ablutions are done. Coffee is drunk. A beautiful cafe, like super hot. So heading back down onto the beach now, and then we'll head across to Borsmorstrand. Okay, so goodbye WCT. Look at this, pristine beaches on the way to Borsmorstrand. Back there you can still see all the cars, that's WCT. Like I said, that's where I tested my little baby car. Now we're on the way to Borsmorstrand. Anyway, we're on our way. I guess we've got about an hour and a half left to go. And day's turned out to be perfect. Sun's trying to poke through. Still a bit breezy, still a bit cold, but perfect for hiking. So, later. Got to give that a go. Look at that. Alright, so steering it with his feet. Okay. Alright, there you go. That's the next thing I'm going to build with him. There's the exit to Borsmorstrand. Look at this, another beach river. They don't really control the flow of water once you come up from the further up north from the dikes, and they just let it, if there's going to be a river, they just let it flow straight across the beach. Usually this gets a lot bigger actually. They actually put planks across, so you've got a kind of bridge. But it's not that bad today, so we'll just walk down a little bit and across. There's another drive on beach. You can't drive on this side because you can't get across the river, but on that side of course you can. So let's go see what Borsmor's like. Let's get across this little beauty. Right, here we are, finished for the day. This is Borsmor's. It's basically a campsite with a house there and a house there. That's it. Oh, and some public toilets, so that's handy. But that's it, yeah, we're done for the day. It's the end of day 7. Just in time, I think. Clouds coming in, I think it's going to rain. And I'm getting picked up from here in about 45 minutes. So, See you next time.